In this lesson, we're going to learn how to conjugate informal e-adjectives in all four tenses. It sounds like a lot, but by the end of this lesson, you'll know how to say is happy, isn't happy, was happy, wasn't happy. Before we begin, let's go over some very important information that you should know beforehand. There are two types of adjectives in the Japanese language. The first type are known as e-adjectives, and the second type are known as na-adjectives. E-adjectives all end in I, but never in ei, such as kirei, so look out for those false e-adjectives. Now, na-adjectives end in anything but I, with the exception of a few that appear to be e-adjectives, but in fact are really na-adjectives. This may seem confusing to you at first, but for now, just keep in mind that there are two types of Japanese adjectives and that both conjugate differently. You should also note that there are two kinds of speech in Japanese. There's the formal speech, also known as the polite speech, and then we have the informal speech, also known as casual speech. You'll use formal speech with people who you're not familiar with or with people of a higher social rank than you. As for informal speech, you'll use it with people who you are familiar with, such as family and friends. Keep in mind that we will be going over informal e-adjectives in this lesson. Okay, with that out of the way, 始めましょう. Let's begin. Let's go over the rules for conjugating e-adjectives into the present affirmative. This form is simple because you do absolutely nothing to change the adjective. To say something or someone is adjective, just keep its regular form. For example, 嬉しい stays 嬉しい. Let's take a look at that adjective in action. 私は嬉しい. Now let's go over the rules for conjugating e-adjectives into the present negative. The very first thing we do is drop the final e from the adjective. The second step is to add kunai. For example, 嬉しい. Here we drop the final I and we add kunai. So we get 嬉しくない. So we turn the positive 嬉しい, which means happy, into 嬉しくない, which means not happy. Let's take a look at this adjective in action. 私は嬉しくない. Now let's go over the rules for conjugating e-adjectives into the past affirmative. Again, we drop the final e, but this time we're going to add katta in order to get the past tense affirmative form. So 嬉しい, happy, becomes 嬉しかった, was happy. Let's see the adjective in action. 私は嬉しかった. Now let's go over the rules for conjugating e-adjectives into the past negative. Again, we're going to drop that final e, but we're going to add くなかった. This is the was not form. So, 嬉しい becomes 嬉しくなかった. Happy was not happy. Let's look at the example sentence. 私は嬉しくなかった. よくできました.